So my name is Courtney McCutchen, and I'm the principal agent, president of Texas Select Insurance Group. The kind of clients that we work with here at Texas Select Insurance Group are commercial clients that have small, medium, and large businesses. And who can I help the most out of those? Just really anyone. Our staff and team here is geared up to learn about your business and then provide the best type of advice that they can for you. What is the most common mistake I see people make with their insurance? I think it's selecting the policy that's the cheapest. When they select the policy that's the cheapest, a lot of times they miss coverages that they should have. We're always concerned with what are we going to pay when there's a claim, not necessarily what do you pay for the insurance policy, right? You can either worry about one of those two things, and you can't have both. Many clients, when they contact us and we go through their policies with them on the commercial side, they're surprised to learn about the coverages they're missing. And we're able to provide those coverages sometimes at either a little cost or no cost to them. It's just a matter of shopping it for them and getting the best coverage for the best price. When somebody files a claim with Texas Select, they typically might call us first, and we would walk them through what does that look like. We will never advise you whether you can't file it or can file it. We would just talk you through it. Here's your deductible. Here's what we think might be covered, but we're not going to tell you whether or not to file that claim. We're going to hold your hand through the process and let you determine that for yourself and get you in touch with the right adjusters and things like that. I think one thing that we get quite common is, what kind of carrier do I have? Is this an A-rated carrier? Is this a B-rated carrier? Do they have the capacity to pay my claim? If you get into those B and C-rated carriers that some people do sell, technically they get where they write like all of these people in one area. And when they do that, and they have a huge hailstorm come through, they become insolvent. And yeah, you hear everybody has company X or company Y, and they're just selling like hotcakes. When you look at their financials, they don't have the capacity to do that. If they're non-admitted, they don't really have to report to the Texas Department of Insurance what their capacity is or anything like that. San Angelo is pretty much my hometown. I'm from Mereta originally. Why I got into insurance is I loved sales, I loved building a business, and I kind of just fell into it like every other insurance agent in the nation, I think. But nobody ever goes to college and says, I want to be an insurance agent. At least I've never heard of anybody. We all just feel it out and say, man, this is actually helping people at a time when they need it the most. And me being in insurance has allowed me to build a business that actually supports 12 employees that have a capacity to make a dang good living and do it right here in San Angelo. I would say that you definitely need to consider insurance. This is one of those things that's often overlooked while we're in college. Everybody wants to go be a pharmaceutical sales rep. If they're not going to go into like a specialized area somewhere, insurance is one of those things that we help and we provide for people, but it's a residual income. And what that means, as long as we keep our clients very happy, they stay with us and the income stays. And if we don't, then they leave us and the income goes. So it's really it's a great business to be in, and it keeps everything above board. Everybody has options, and any college student considering this, it can be a very rewarding as well as lucrative career. So yeah, we're an independent agency. What does that let me do for my clients? That lets me canvass the market with the professionals out there that we can provide the best policy at the best premium that provides the best coverage, right? Is we keep those policies in those A-rated carriers that we know pay claims very well and work with our agency on a daily basis. So we keep our fingers on the pulse of all things insurance. Outside of work, I have a small airplane. I love aviation. I love to fish. We have a great fishing camp down on the Devil's River, and I have 2 kids, twin boys that are 12, fixing to be 13. Fishing, hunting, I'm married, a beautiful wife, Heather. We travel a lot. We're gone almost every weekend doing something else fun outdoors. Man, we're always available. Our phone rings all day. I still talk to my clients every day. We're on a personal basis. You certainly can call the main number at the office, and we have a great licensed staff standing by, ready to figure out what we need to do to help you in your insurance journey.